Hello there everyone, this is Mr. Brass, and today we will be going through the 5th Crusade. The 5th Crusade can be grouped into some of the last Crusades that happened. The 5th Crusade was put into motion by Pope Innocent III in 1213, just 3 years before his death in 1216. It was planned as an entire church-based affair, which again would try to go after Muslim Egypt. Pope Innocent would really try to increase incentives by not just offering indulgences, but also immunity from all taxes and forgiveness of all debts to people that participated in the Crusades. Saladin's nephew, Al-Kamil, was given control over Egypt by his father, Al-Aldin, after a civil war which was caused by Saladin's heirs fighting for control of Saladin's Abiad lands. King Frederick II of Germany was arguably the best guy they had on the Crusade in terms of mindset, although he did delay his departure due to his political conflicts, and he never actually made it to Diomedes, where the battles were really going on. For about 2 years it was mostly monarchy, aka government ran with church involvement, being limited to an extent by Cardinal Pelagius, who would get involved and gradually take charge of the crusade. Cardinal Pelagius would be practically given the opportunity to have Jerusalem back twice by offers from Al-Kamil, but he turned them down, which ended up costing him and lowered morale and support of fellow crusaders. After the first rejection, that made the crusaders angry, as they seen Jerusalem as their most important target. The crusaders did manage to occupy a port at Diomedes, despite the cardinal's perceived irrational mind, but overall this would not last, as when they marched to Cairo, the Nile had flooded and trapped them and left them unable to really retreat. They were forced to surrender to Al-Kamil and his united brothers in 1221, and an 8-year truce was signed, where they would give up Diomedes in exchange for their lives. This was ultimately looked at as the best of circumstances for Al-Kamil, as he understood that had King Frederick's army had appeared at Diomedes, that would endanger Egypt, and he had already had enough to worry about with his family trying to overthrow him. While he was criticized for not really engaging in a decisive holy war, jihad, against crusaders, it didn't seem like Al-Kamil was that much into them anyway. It was more focused on keeping his power in check, and not keeping Jerusalem was pretty much something he really was able to do, and he offered up Jerusalem multiple times. Well, that is all for today. Can't wait to see you guys in the next installment, where we'll be talking about the 6th Crusade. This is Mr. Brass saying goodbye and get wise.